the Blue Moon Swamp album is fantastic. I was talking to you a little bit before the show, and the new songs sound terrific. What was significant about this latest go-round for you is you weren't singing the old stuff for almost 26 years. Isn't that right?
That's true. That's
you
right.
just and you had some legal problems, and there were some reasons why you weren't singing it.
Yep.
And but then I guess it was it Bob? I heard it was Bob Dylan who actually told you got to start singing some of the old songs again.
Well, yeah, I had gone to a little club in Los Angeles to see Taj Mahal, and Bob Dylan showed up with his friend George Harrison, and one by one we all got enticed up on the stage. You know, we're playing, and after a while, of course, you know, we're doing old country hits and old blues standards, and finally somebody talked Bob Dylan into doing one of his songs. And then somebody talked George into doing one of his songs, and it's like everybody's going, well, you know. And I go, I'm not doing any of my old songs, you know, like that. And finally Bob looks at me kind of, he says, well, John, you know, if you don't start singing Proud Mary, everybody's going to think that's Tina Turner's song. So I did it.
You came right into it. Yeah. A lot of your music, you have this obsession with swamps. Right? And you're from Northern California, isn't that right?
Bay Area.
Is there something wrong with your basement? I mean, what got you so into...
As a matter of fact, that's true. When I was, you don't know this part, but when I grew up, my bedroom was in the basement, and it leaked everywhere. I actually had to go across the swamp to get to my bed.
So that's where it all came from.
I don't think that's the reason. No. The early music I loved, even rock and roll was pretty... Southern by nature, pretty swampy when it was born, at least. And, you know, the things before that I loved, meaning country music and blues, were very Southern. Guys were always talking about spells and voodoos and hoodoos and John the Conqueror and all this stuff. It just kind of went in and stuck.
And you also went for the sound of, you know, like Born on the Bayou, which you just played us. It's got this swampy sound. You just had that sound in your head and tried to recreate it?
Well... If you're talking about that particular sound, I'd say, to me, that's my version of Pop Staples, who's a very swampy guy.
And we'll leave it at that. Before we go, chugling on down to New Orleans, just what does that mean?
You know what? I don't have the foggiest.
Okay, well, you can't top that. The album, This Man Truly Does Get Better With Time. Blue Moon Swamp is a great album. Go out, buy it. I said so. John Fogerty, we can't thank you enough. You going to play for us?
Yeah.
Again?
I'll play some more.
All right? We'll do that. We'll be right back. Show tonight. I do want to thank all my guests. I want to thank Fran Lebowitz for coming here. Thank you so much, Fran. I want to thank Mr. Jim Fowler for being here. And once again, here to play us out, John Fogerty.